Welcome, dear friends. We welcome you to our Clearing Our Implants session of today, the 9th of February 2022. And we are pleased to present you this information so we all can evolve spiritually and then become better and better. Um, all right, so to start our presentation, we are going to have a little video. Excellent. So, right, thank you for participating with us tonight, and we are going to um, do this together, clearing our implants. We are going to present our team, the team that is going to accompany us tonight. And good night, Cindy.
Hi everyone. Hi Felipe. I'm Cindy from France. I represent the Prepare for Change Network. I manage the French website for meditation, French where we love mass meditation, and I participate in the French and English clearing implant session. So thanks for being here with us to hack the matrix together.
Right, thank you. Agnes, welcome.
Welcome, Felipe. Welcome, everybody. I'm happy that you're all here. I'm coming from the Hungarian team, and we are doing the translation for Copra and also Sisterhood of the Rose groups. And yeah, I will be help here for tonight. Nem fogok tudni ma a csetablakba írni semmit nektek magyarul, úgyhogy elnézést, hogyha használjátok a posztot, akkor abba benne van minden. Thank you.
Hello, Hervé.
Hello, everyone. So yes, I'm Hervé from the French community, and I'm organizing a lot of online events like this one, and the last one being the spiritual marathon, where we are also working on dissolving implants. So welcome everyone, et bienvenue à la communauté francophone.
Thank you, Hervé. Hello, May.
Hello. Well, I'm May. I'm part of the Sisterhood of the Rose and Victory of the Light Spanish team. And today I'm the technical support in the session. So thank you very much all for being present today. And well, enjoy the session. Un saludo a todos los españoles y hispanohablantes que nos acompañan igual en la sesión de hoy. Muchas gracias.
Awesome. As you can see, we are a totally international team now that covers many, many languages. And we do our own work together and in our different languages. My name is Felipe, and I'm going to be conducting this session tonight. I am in the north area of Germany, and so glad to be with all of you tonight. I welcome, I invite the audience to participate now. Please send us a text, a message, and please tell us where are you coming from. And now we are going to present our session schedule, and we are going to give the microphone to Agnes.
Yes, for tonight, for the schedule, we will have. Oh, shall we have a schedule? Because I
Yes,
can't.
I think I have some issue with the slides right now.
But
so,
anyway, we will
I'm sure.
start talking about the implants for the start, and then we will have. Oh, there it is. We will have the preparation exercises, which is a strong protection that is very important. Also invoking our galactic team with this command 1221 invocation. And then the iron presence and goddess invocation will be the third exercise. And with all these, we can ground the core exercises, which will be dissolving our contracts with the dark forces. That's going to be the fourth step. And 5, 6 are the triangulation exercises, which is, as you know, that I am God, I am not God. These pair of sentences we will write for 8 minutes. And then again, the next one is sex is love and sex is not love. That's going to be another 8 minutes to write down. And then discussion, we can talk about your feelings, your experiences with these exercises. And we invite you finally to join us for the Ljubljana Vortex meditation, because that is very important at the moment. And yes, that's the schedule for tonight.
Awesome. Thank you. So please let us all remember together that this session schedule is also done in many languages, and we are looking forward to do this all together. All right. So once I manage how the slides are going, because they are going everywhere on my screen right now, I'm going to give the microphone to Hervé so he can show us exactly how the implants work and so on. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Thank you, Felipe.
All right.
Waiting for the slide, but
Is at least getting there.
yeah.
Yeah. So the next slide is going to be the implants.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for you, what are the implants?
Yeah. Thank you. So, approximately 25 years ago, dark forces took humanity hostage and created Quarantine Earth. They created a virtual reality control system that is usually referred to as the Matrix, in reference to this famous film, in fact. Implants are one of the means of control that the dark forces use to maintain the Matrix. They are programmable crystals that continue to be put into the mental, astral, and etheric bodies of every human upon incarnation. These implants create a space time black hole anomaly, thus confusing human mind and emotions. Every person had 3 primary implants, as we will describe next. Each implant holds belief systems that limit our spiritual evolution. The light forces have begun with gradual clearing of humanity's implants. You can help this process by using the implant removal technique here. When light workers, light warriors work and act together, it facilitates the actions of the light forces to liberate the planet. And if you have seen the film Captain Marvel, you will see that in this film there is a bit of disclosure because the one of the heroes is removing his implant and he gets stronger after removing his implant. That's just between brackets. Okay, so what are our 3 primary implants? So they are what we call the vertical implants, which are above the eyebrows in the frontal lobe area. They are separating us from the source and from our higher self. And we will work on these implants, repeating a sentence, I'm God, I'm not God. So in fact, it has impact on our decision making, and it works on our survival fears, blocks our intuition, and it's also the reason of our feeling of separation and loneliness, specifically for the star seeds. Then on the right part of the screen, there is the horizontal implant, which is situated around 4 centimeters above the navel, so near the solar plexus. And it's for the separation between the heart and sexuality, but also separation between men and women. These implants are programmable crystals, and they are programmed differently for men and women. and it creates, in fact, division and conflicts between men and women. It blocks our emotion, creativity, suppresses Kundalini, and also it prevents the energy from, from the sky and from the earth to flow smoothly into your body. So these are the primary implants we will work on. So we call them primary implants because there might be some other implants, non-physical or physical, but these ones are the most important to work on to bring more light in our energetic bodies. So before every incarnation, we are re-implanted again to assure we are kept in amnesia and lower vibrations.
Mhm.
That's all for the explanation.
Perfect. Thank you, Hervé. And thank you for letting us know about these implants. And we are going to work very hard in this session so we can start removing them. Excellent. Now we are going to give the microphone to Cindy so she can explain us a little bit about guidelines and suggestions.
Yes, thanks, Felipe. So, concerning guidelines and suggestions, we have 4 main points. So you can redo the exercises of the session on your own whenever you want. But you must absolutely respect the order of the protections and exercises for your energetic safety. 1. You need to do the protection protocols in order to protect yourself to avoid interference from dark entities. 2. You have to invoke your I am presence to legitimize the contract cancellation with the dark forces. 3. You need to cancel your soul contracts. 4. You have to write the opposite statements from exercises 5 and 6. And you can also simply redo the protocols and exercises by following one of the recordings from the session. That's all you need to know about some guidelines and suggestions.
Mhm.
So now, you would probably ask yourself some questions like, are these sessions really useful? Do I really need to attend? Do they have any concrete effects on the physical and non-physical planes? Do they really make a difference? In December 2021, our sister Deborah interviewed the Pleiadian contactee Cobra about our sessions. Here is what he said. These sessions have assisted quite much, and I would encourage everybody who is involved in these sessions, if they feel so guided, to continue the sessions, to expand these sessions, because these are a really helpful tool for the light forces to clear the implants faster and more efficiently. What people can achieve is deprogramming, dissolution of limiting belief systems, liberation of consciousness. They can definitely be a result of this clearing process. So, by attending our sessions regularly, you are, each and every one of you, a resistance and a light warrior who participates directly in the planetary liberation by helping the light forces. Not only are you liberating yourself individually, but you are also participating in the liberation of all humanity. So please continue the fight with us in unity. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Cindy. Before we continue with our program, we would like to extend um, um, fantastic greeting to Deborah. Deborah, unfortunately, she cannot stay with us tonight, and but we hope that she will be the next one with us. All right. So we also want to send greetings, hellos to Kathy Jane and to Marian Alves, who is reaching us through the chat, and Esther White, And thank you for all the questions. We will be answering the questions as along the program, and we are looking forward to hear your comments and your ideas and everything that is going to make of this session to be alive. All right, it is nice to be here. Hello from Minnesota. Hello from Israel. Hello from Germany. Hello from London. There are many people who are listening to us tonight. Hello from Singapore. Wow. And so on. Many thanks for all your greetings. Thank you and welcome here. All right. So, to talk about a little bit about the preparation exercises, we are going to invite Agnes.
Yes, we are going to talk about the preparation exercises as we are about to start with the protection protocol. As Cindy mentioned, it is very important to have a proper protection before these sessions. So each time you want to do these exercises, you need to protect yourself. And that's the first step. So we will do this meditation that is going to be 7 minutes. Also, there is a playing list in the chat box. It's for several languages, and you can use them. Just refresh the page when you're back from another language. Yes.
Relax your body, emotions, and mind by focusing on your breath or in any other way that works for you. Visualize a brilliant white vortex of light emanating from your soul star chakra, moving in a clockwise direction downwards throughout your body, purifying the energy fields of your physical, plasma, etheric, emotional, and mental bodies. Maintain this vortex by connecting it to the source of universal light and program it to maintain all your energy bodies purified. Visualize an egg-shaped, semi-permeable mirror shield around your auric field of your physical, plasma, etheric, astral, and mental bodies. This mirror shield allows all positive energies into your energy field, but reflects and bounces all negative energies back to their source. program this mirror shield to alert you when any type of negative energy is directed your way, and let it reflect it back to its origin. Visualize light rearranging all parts of yourself and all parts of your energy fields back into a state of balance and harmony. While doing this, you can hum the mantra Om, because Om is the primeval sound of light, and its resonance will restore harmony most effectively.
Fantastic. Now that we are completely protected, we are going to invite Cindy so she can explain us an additional protection protocol called Command 1221.
Thanks, Felipe. Yes. So, Pleiadians have released some protocols to heal and help humanity during different situations. So, a special surface task force has been formed on the motherships of the light forces with global teams working on the planetary energy grid and personal teams working on assisting the individual light workers and light warriors, monitoring and evaluating their developments and preparing them for contact. So each of us is linked to a multidimensional Pleiadian galactic team who uses Stardust technology to scan us remotely and assist us. So the command 1221 has two main functions. The first one is to help us, to assist us, even in case of emergency. If you wish a personal team to be formed for you and assist you, you need to say the following protocol aloud 3 times. Command 1221. The first time you say this, a personal team will be formed, and each time you invoke the protocol after that, your personal team will check your status and help whenever and however they can. And the command 1221 also has a communication function. You can use it to communicate with your team. You can make requests, thank your team, or just talk to them. Now, you have two ways to invoke this protocol. You can repeat it 3 times in a row in your head, command 1221, or you can repeat 3 times in a row out loud, command 1221. It will be more efficient to say it out loud. And when you use this protocol out loud, articulate well, feel what is happening throughout your body. You can use this code whenever you want, every day, even several times a day or several times a night. But be aware that it is not a complete and automatic physical, energy, and spiritual protection. So now we are going to let you 1 minute to repeat 3 times in a row out loud command 1221 to protect you.
Thank you, Cindy. Now that we know the command 1221, we are going to invite Agnes so she can explain us about exercise number 3, that is
Hi,
invocation to connect to the I Am Presence.
exactly. So this is the final preparation exercise that we are going to do. Now, in this exercise, we are going to connect to the I Am presence, and after that, we invoke the presence of the goddess to our session, to our reality, and into our physical body and to planet Earth. As usual, we are going to connect the I Am presence first, and after that, do the goddess invocation. When we connect to the I Am presence, we legitimate the contract cancellation that we are going to do in the next step, because we all have contracts with the dark forces, but now we can cancel them layer by layer. And we dissolve the implants in our forehead, and we dissolve the implants in our forehead that are designed to separate us from the I Am presence and from the source, so we can reconnect with this exercise and strengthen the connection. Now, close your eyes and relax. Take a few deep breaths. First, I'm going to say 2 invocations very slowly so you can repeat them and say them out loud if possible. I call upon the pillar of pure white light to descend upon me and to form around me. I call upon the presence of the I Am that I am. I ask the presence of the I Am that I am to join and merge with me. I visualize and call upon the energy to move upward inside the pillar of light in the direction of higher light through my crown chakra at the top of my head, energizing and harmonizing my chakras one by one. Energize and harmonize my eighth chakra. And we can visualize and see that our eighth chakra is filled with pure light and it is bright and clear and shining. Energize and harmonize my ninth chakra. Energize and harmonize my 10th chakra. Energize and harmonize my 11th chakra. And energize and harmonize my 12th chakra. In my 12th chakra, I meet, merge, and unite with the I Am Presence. I bring back the presence and imbue my body with the presence from the top of my head all the way to the bottom of my feet and through my earth stars chakra all the way to the core of Gaia. Keep your eyes closed and relax. Breathe deeply. This time you don't need to repeat what I'm saying, just relax and breathe deeply. And visualize a loving, feminine presence, a beautiful, warm, caring, tender, but also very powerful goddess descending from the sky and entering your physical body. Her presence is harmonizing our inner woman and makes us more loving. Visualize that men and women are living in perfect understanding, in pure love. Our society is living in peace and harmony. Our wounds are healing, and we all have a connection with our soul and the source in perfect balance of our inner male and female aspects. Stay united with her presence.
Thank you, Agnes. And now that we are completely connected with our I am presence, we are going to explain the core, what we call the core exercises. And to do that, we are going to invite Cindy.
Thanks, Felipe. So, for the session concerning the core exercises, you will need paper and pens in order to write. We also advise you to drink enough water because by dissolving the primary implants, you will eliminate toxins, so you will be thirsty. Concerning the soul contract cancellation, you will write it down, you will sign it with your name, and you will say it out loud. You should also keep a copy with you at all times of this contract cancellation because it is energetically powerful. Concerning the exercise 5, you will write consciously and slowly at your own pace for 8 minutes. I am God, I am not God, or I am goddess, I am not goddess, or I am the source, I am not the source. And concerning the exercise number 6, you will do the same thing, but you will write sex is love, sex sex is not love. And concerning the exercise number 5, I am God, I am not God, it weakens the effects of the vertical implants. It reconnects us to our I am presence. It reconnects us to the source, and it strengthens our free will. And concerning the exercise number 6, it weakens the effects of the horizontal implants. It facilitates the true purpose of sexual energy, which is the merging of masculine and feminine polarities, which is the key to immortality and ascension. And this allows us to rediscover the multidimensional aspect of ourselves. So thanks for having listened to this explanation. Important recommendation. Doing these exercises just once will likely not be enough to remove the implants, but powerful healing can occur during a session. We cannot completely dissolve the implants before the events, but for the moment, we only can do some protection protocols and exercises to mitigate their effects. And our sessions, done consistently over time, the effects of the clearing will increase, especially as the light forces gain momentum in their clearing process also. So thank you for participating with us during these sessions. And don't give up and continue the fight against these implants with us and all the humanity for the planetary liberation.
Awesome. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for explaining it to us. And we're going to invite Hervé now to explain the exercise number 4, do the exercise number 4 with us.
Okay, thank you, Felipe. So yes, now we are doing the first core exercise. So this core exercise is to cancel all the contracts we have with the dark forces. So we are not obviously talking about physical contracts, but contracts you have signed with your soul, explicit or implicit contracts. So what you have to do is to write this text with your own hand, not on a computer, with your own hand. It's very important to give your energy to this. And once this is written, you have to sign it. And after that, we recommend you to say it out loud, to declaim this contract, to give it more strength. So I will just read this text for you if it's the first time you are discovering this text. So here is the text. In the name of I am that I am, in the name of the divine soul presence that I am, I cancel and nullify all my contracts and agreements in the past, present, and future made between any part of my being and the dark forces. I decree and I command that all consequences of these contracts and agreements are null and void and are completely and permanently erased from my reality. I am now a sovereign and free being of light from now and for all eternity. So be it, and so it is. So be it, and so it is. So be it, and so it is. And you sign. So it's important to write 3 times, so be it, and so it is. It gives more strength also. It's a sort of, legal statement for in the world of energies. And what you can do also after this exercise is to keep, if you have written this contract cancellation on a free paper, you can keep it by you. You can put it in your wallet, for instance, because it's good to have this with you. Because of what I said, we are still in a matrix, and we have some, implicit. We are signing contracts with our forces implicitly when we are, for instance, listening to mainstream music with subliminal messages or something like that, or with symbols, Illuminati symbols. So it's important that this contract should be done. We do it for each session. This is very important, but you can do it also anytime if you feel guided to, and you can keep it with you in your wallet, for instance. So I think now we can start this exercise. So you will have 8 minutes for writing and declaiming this contract cancellation. And I think that there will be a bit of background music during this exercise. So
Yes.
thank you to everyone.
Thank you, Hervé, for presenting this contract cancellation to us. I hope you guys have been able to understand the power and the consequences of these cancellations. And I'm pretty sure it works. It's going to work very well on your life. All right. So now we are going to continue, and we are going to present now the implant clearing triangulation exercises. All right. So these are two very important exercises. And we use this word triangulation in a way that geometry uses it. For example, identifying, finding out where are they. And in the next slides for the exercise number 5 and number 6, we are going to explain a little bit more about this. And we are going to give now the microphone to Agnes so she can explain us about the exercise number 5, which is I am God, I am not God. And let's see.
Yes, exactly. The next exercise is going to be the first triangulation exercise, which is I am God, I am not God. And we will write these two sentences one after the other for 8 minutes, and there will be some nice music. Then you can write these exercises. Try to use your own language, because this is the best way that it works. And yes, do these exercises consciously. The strength of your intention is more important than the number of lines you write. So try to put your intention in the first sentence and then in the next sentence. And then the first again, which is I am God, and then the next, which is I am not God. You can use, someone asked if she can use I am goddess, I am not goddess, which is also fine. You can play around with these sentences and see what is working for you the best. I heard someone saying that she is usually saying these sentences out loud, and she feels the best is this way for her. So you can try all these possibilities. Thanks. Yeah, we can.
Thank you, Agnes, for presenting us this exercise. I am God, I am not God. And as she said, we can always play mm, with what we use in this phrase. Some people prefer, for example, I am with the source and I am not with the source, or I am one with the source, I am not with the source. So whatever helps you to concentrate and to move forward and to remove and help and continue removing this implant, in these implants that are on top of the eyebrows would be great. All right. So now we are going to continue to our exercise number 6. And this is what we have called sex is love, sex is not love. Now, as it was explained to us, we are going to make this the implant that is above our navels, around 4 or 5 centimeters above our navel. We are going to weaken it. We are going to remove the layer of protection that is in there. And to do that, it is necessary that we put our mind in both opposite states. So it is like, for example, placing something in hot water and then in cold water, hot water and cold water, until the external layer, this just weakens. No? So when we write sex is love, we can experience all that this phrase is bringing to us, and all this loving feeling, all this tender feeling, and everything, the beautiful that is the experience, we can put it in, and this sex is love. And then we can bring this onto the opposite. Sex is not love. And then we will try to feel the difference. We will try to feel how empty it is, how lack of everything, how incomplete experiences. And in this way, we're going to place our mind in both opposite states, and it's going to start removing the concepts around it. For example, the extreme separation in between the energies that we have in our society nowadays, the feminine and masculine energies. Now, when we come into a relationship, for example, we see this relationship from a different situation because exactly of this implant. So if we were able to weaken the effects, we will start seeing the reality the way the other person sees it. And that's going to be wonderful for our own relationships and for the relationship of feminine and masculine energies that we have in ourselves. All right. And so, as it is with the exercises before, you can use your own language to do this. And we are going to place music for 8 minutes. And right, do this exercise consciously, and it doesn't really matter how many lines do you write. Just don't rush into it. What you have to exercise in this moment is actually to put all your strength, all your power, your mental capacity, your concentration, so you can bring this in between two opposite sentences. Okay. And you can also visualize how the implant that we have above the navel is starting to dissolve. Its layer, its protection, whatever it is that is protecting this, what is this black hole in there. Okay, so these implants are not in our physical body, but in the etherical body. So we can also concentrate on those areas and then feel how they are going to start dissolving as we exercise this. Sex is love, sex is not love. Okay, so I will come back in 8 minutes. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you for sharing this moment with us. And just a couple of things. These exercises number 5 and number 6, sex is love, sex is not love, and also the other one that I am God, I am not God. We are recommending them to be done for at least 15 minutes, okay? To drink water and to just remove those papers once they are done. We don't need them anymore. Um, Now, when we concentrate, when we do this frequently, then we are going to achieve the proper um, effect that we want to, which is understanding, connecting much better with the source, and then also understanding the other sex, our couple. Very good. So, and then please pay attention on those. Pay attention on during the week because okay, we have been doing these sessions for a little while already, and what we have noticed is that there are different effects on the people that do them. Some people seem not to feel anything, and some people feel strong reactions in their bodies. So it's up to you to continue doing this work so the implant clearing continues. And this is very important to have continuity in this work. We are going to be doing this quite frequently, sometimes twice per month, and we hope that you can join us and then do this together as well. And also the recording is going to stay in the internet. All right. So we are going to take a few comments and questions if we have some. So perhaps I can take them all with the entire team who would like to participate and who would like to place some questions on the screen so we can start answering them.
To start with, I would like to pick up one of the question. A Pain Grinder said, "Been getting attacked at night. Does this help with that?" So I would like to give a few explanations about that. So in fact, when you are doing all these exercises, it will help you in different manners. So first of all, it will strengthen your, energetic fields, your spiritual strength. And so this is very important to be less attacked. But also when you are canceling, when you're canceling your contracts, also you cancels the right they have to attack you. So this is why this contract cancellation is so important. So they will have less right to attack you if you cancel all the contracts with the dark forces. And last point is concerning the vulnerabilities. I think that when you work on the protection protocol with a connection with I am presence, then you will erase progressively all the vulnerabilities you could have in your energetic bodies. This is what I can say to answer your question.
All right, thank you. And then there's also another question. What was the movie mentioned in the beginning again?
Yeah, I mentioned this this movie. It was Captain Marvel. I would not recommend such, blockbusters. In fact, because there are a lot of subliminal messages in these films. But in this Captain Marvel, this is quite interesting because there is a scene where the hero, the woman, is she's competing with dark forces, with the super villain, and but she has difficulties to face with this villain, and then she just put her hand behind the head. She removed the implant she has before, behind her head, and then she gained all her strengths. So obviously there is a lot of disclosure in the movies, in the films. It's all about physical plane, in fact, but we know that it's an image of our spiritual strength, and I think this is a good example of disclosure in the films, because they are also talking about implants we have to to remove, to erase our spiritual strength with these implants.
Awesome. Yes, there's a whole bunch of disclosure that is happening during the movies as well, and especially because we understand now this metaphysical information that we can extract actually the meaning of all this, and then enjoy much more our lives. Let's show this. Tanya, I felt a strong reaction during the I am meditation. I suddenly got very dizzy for 1 or 2 minutes during the line. Emerged with the I am presence. Right. As I said, this um, work on energy, this energetic work, can do a lot for us. Sometimes, when the energy is quite strong, we are going to feel dizzy, but that's going to be some sort of just a temporary situation. Um, when it's an attack, it feels extremely nasty. But when it's something that we are doing for our own being, it's going to perhaps going to feel a little bit uneasy. But then afterwards, it's going to start healing, to start changing into a more elevated state. And yeah, so we have to remember to balance the energy that we have in our body, in our head, and then everything is going to be all right. As I said at the beginning, it's very important that we can continue doing this so we can achieve more and more mastery in doing these exercises, and everything is going to be all right. Okay, let's see if we can find another question um, or some other comment that you guys can also have sent to us. All right. So I think I'm not missing any more questions. I don't know if anybody else from the team can find something. Let's take this to you.
Yes, I was going to to give you these interesting
Yeah.
comments. I let you
Um,
answer, Felipe, please.
yeah. Go ahead.
Do you think children can do this without fully understanding? I think that the better solution is trying to explain things to children because, individually speaking, each person should be by himself or herself the protection protocols and the exercises because we all have primary implants in us, children, adults, etc., etc., no exception. So I think the best solution is trying to explain the things to children simply and ask the children to follow a session with us, for example. And then children will decide if they continue or not. I don't
Mhm.
know what the others of the team can think, but I think it is one of the solutions we can propose.
Yes, we all have different levels of understanding regarding the what we are doing right now, and the good thing is that we can introduce any persons to the situation that there is something that we can be done, so we can improve our lives. Um, Very good. So let's put this. Stay your path. It says she. This person writes, I have pain on my eyebrows. Is this due to the clearing session today or some other reason? We explained that these implants that separate us from God or from the source, they are above the eyebrows. And that could be one of the effects of this implant clearing session, that we manifest a little bit of pain on that area. But hopefully it's going to go away pretty soon, and and everything is going to be all right. It's just a matter of getting used to these new energies, or perhaps you did this exercise in a very specific, strong way this time, so it had some perhaps some quite important effect on even physical effect. Physical effects are not highly unusual, but they are there. All right.
May I add just something concerning this question of the, yeah, I would say that if it's the first time you do the session, I would be very surprised that this is the dissolving implant exercise which will cause the pain in the eyebrows. That would be very surprising. But if you do this regularly, if you did that many times, then this is possible, because after when you are clearing the anomaly which is around the implants, it takes time. So I suspect that this is not really possible to have such pain from the very beginning. But it depends also on the work you do on yourself, if you are doing very often a spiritual exercise. So it depends on many factors, I would say.
Here, we read from Tanya. At this time, my cat wanted to get outside 2 minutes before starting and join me right after the last exercise. Last time she supported me by her presence. Every time is different. Yeah. Sometimes these animals that we have at home are also our guardians, and sometimes they are able to see energies or mm, feel something in the environment where we are. And yeah, we can also pay attention to how do they behave, and in order to assess what's the situation that is happening to us. Yeah? All right. Well, love writes, I literally did this yesterday from the recording of last year's session and had no idea it was going to repeat today. Yes. We upgrade information as we go by, however, it stays within some parameters. And yes, the thing is that we can do this constantly, and in this way, it's going to have the most perfect effect on us. All right. Do we have any more comments or ideas? Something that we have want to share? Something that we have forgotten? Did we show this? William, I feel spacious love expanding inside. Yes, that's awesome. Yes, and this is a work of love that we do for ourselves, for our bodies, and for everybody around us. Because when we improve our household, our community, our country, our world. No? Everything starts from ourselves. A better person today is going to be translating into a better world tomorrow, and that's awesome. All right. Um, I think we can continue with the presentation, and we are going um, to go really quick through the upcoming session. The upcoming session that we have prepared is for Wednesday, the February 23rd at 8 p.m. UTC, exactly the same time that we started this. And we are going to give you some information about how to follow us. And this is the Victory of the Light Telegram channel and group. And that you can join, and it will be awesome that you can stay with us, and we share information about the sessions and everything that has to do with the planetary liberation. And we also work together with the site that is called We Love Mass Meditation, which help us to to keep track of and to send love and light to all the situations that are going around the planet. And talking about meditation, we are going to do this tonight, and that is what is called the Ljubljana meditation. We are going to do this because when the Archon invasion of 1996 started, one of the portals, one of the areas that the darkness used to invade the planet was actually Ljubljana in Slovenia. And now we are going to do a meditation to protect that area and to stop, because the Archons still have plans for that area. So hopefully it's going to be stopped, and we're going to have a much better world. Um, from what I understand, if the Ljubljana vortex fails, then we are going to have a serious we could have serious consequences, especially in Europe, that are related to a reset. And nobody wants that, nobody in the world. So we are going to meditate for that. And we are going to put a video, and then please accompany us, and it's going to be awesome. Let's enjoy the good energy that we have built tonight. Thank you.
Use your own technique to bring yourself to a state of relaxation. Take a deep breath of brilliant white light. Breathe out all that no longer serves you. Repeat this breathing for a few more times. Then say this mantra or a similar one, silently or out loud if you feel guided. I am the soul. I am divine light. I am divine will. I am divine love. I am fixed design by me, the soul. Visualize your soul star chakra lighting up with brilliant white light. Visualize this light in the form of a vortex, spiraling down, clearing your energy field. Visualize a five-pointed star being placed high in the sky, about 9 miles above Ljubljana. See this star glistening high above Ljubljana, shining brilliant white light. Now visualize the white fire of On emanating from the galactic central sun. Going through all points of light within our solar system. And through the 5-pointed star. Through Ljubljana. And deep into the center of the earth. Keep visualizing this pillar of white fire of On for a few minutes. Visualize the tip of a brilliant vortex of white light spiraling down clockwise from the 5-pointed star. Removing and transmuting all low vibrations, dark entities, and dark energies. and carrying them up to the five-pointed star for transmutation. Visualize this vortex of spinning white light for a few minutes. Visualize this Buddhic column at Ljubljana, fully linked to all Buddhic columns on the planet. To the planetary network of light below, above, and on the surface of the planet. And any point of light as guided by the ascended beings. All connected together with this Buddhic column at the five-pointed star in the network of brilliant white light. Now visualize the violet flame purifying the Ljubljana vortex. Visualize the rainbow-colored flower of life grid encompassing Ljubljana and elevating the vibration of the whole city. Now, in the name of Source, in the name of I Am Presence of Eternal Light, we declare and command that the Buddhic column at Ljubljana is now complete on all planes as guided by Source. Victory of the Light.
Yes, victory of the light. All right, so let's see if we can share the last two slides. Hmm, let's see, stop screen. I am actually sharing my slides. All right, there are my slides. Okay, on the 21st of December 2021, not less than 2 months ago, we had a fantastic meditation in which we share this with over 250,000 people All right. And this was meditation to actually call the source to intervene. So, guide divine intervention. And we are going to do this again very soon on the. Okay, let's see. Where is my slide? It disappeared. Anyways, so it is going to be the full moon meditation on the 16th of February, very, very soon at UTC 4:56 p.m. or 17:56 Central European Time. And I hope that you can accompany us with this meditation as well. And we will see each other soon. All right. Thank you so much, dear friends. And from the bottom of our heart and in the name of my entire team tonight, victory of the light.